Hello guys, this is Mr. Blue and welcome to my first ever video. Just a quick background. It was early 2014 when I was looking to upgrade my car, and I was watching some videos from Geneva Motor Show where I came across Ford revealing its third generation Focus RS. Ever since, with the specs and the performance they were trying to achieve, I decided to wait until I can get one. And as you can see, this beauty arrived last December. It was a long 2 years wait for it, but it lived up to every single expectation. Anyway, as soon as I got the car, I went for a drive, hard drive or hard braking on Bell's line of road, just through Blue Mountains. People from New South Wales, mainly Sydney, mainly the driving enthusiasts, know that road. Fantastic to drive. When I got back, while I was washing the car, I realized there were huge amount of bugs in the radiator and the intercooler. There was also one big dragonfly, which actually caused quite few fins to bend on the corner of the radiator. During the end of the year holiday, I wanted to drive the car to Otway National Park, 3 hours south of Melbourne, and I was thinking how I can stop this happening, mainly on the road, high speed. The damage would have been tremendous. So looking in the market, there wasn't anything for this car, so-called bugs screen, so I decided to make one. On my trip there and back, there were quite few people, while talking about the car, asked me how easy it was and how I installed it. So I decided maybe now that I'm preparing for my tomorrow's track day, it's a good opportunity to show you how to install it. Okay, before I run you through the installation, couple of notes and tips. I used the front bonnet seal, this one, to secure the top of the screen. For this installation, you need to fully remove the seal, as you can see, and it secures mainly with 4 so-called Xmas 3 clips. When you remove them for the first time, they make a snapping noise, but don't worry, they will mainly remain intact and you can reuse them. However, if you broke one or two or some, they are readily available from any auto spare shop, so you can always buy some spare. As you can see, the bottom of the screen is secured under the front bumper screws. This one is removed. They are pretty easy to remove, but again, if you broke some or damaged some, they are readily available to buy from auto spare shops. Now for the screen material, I actually used the normal poly fly screen. I bought around 2 meters from Bunnings because it's very soft, so there is no way the screen itself damages your car paintwork. The point is, you cut it in size and big enough so you can easily double fold it on top. As you can see here, it's double folded under the front bonnet rubber, and then leave enough tails, because I use this tail to secure the corner of the screen to these plastic bits on the front headlamp, which I don't really know what they are for, but whatever. The easiest way to do this is remove the rubber seal fully and double fold the screen on top of it and mark where all these pins need to go through, and then use a Phillips screwdriver and prepare the holes. Then put the screen through every single pin or clip and install the whole thing. As you can see, now the screen is secure on the top, so, and hanging from the bottom, which makes it much easier to install. I would do this corner the last, which makes it which allows you to tie up the screen easily at the end and make sure it's not flapping. I will use the screws holding the front bumper at the bottom to secure this bottom of the screen to the under the car. For that, I will be removing the second and third screw, and then every other screw to the other side, and then same 2 screws in a row at the other end. Again, using a Phillips screwdriver, you will be creating the hole first, then put the screw through it and easily install it back in. Now I will be going to finish the job and then show you the final result. Okay guys, before I show you the final result, I thought maybe I give you some tips on a couple of things that I thought maybe could be helpful for some of the more or less experienced guys doing this. One is, if you end up with some loose bits like here, feel free to remove extra screws from the bumper and secure them, but I wouldn't be too worried about it. It's not too long and it's not gonna flap or anything. The second thing is these type of screws. You need to make sure this wider part goes through all the parts that all the sections that is holding. So what I suggest, when you install it, put it in, but actually before putting the screw in, make sure you squeeze it a little bit, just so it is gone through everything that it needs to hold. And these screws are actually okay to be pushed in a little bit, and then with a little Phillips head, or if you have a small enough screwdriver, while squeezing in, put the screw in, which make that wide bit stays wide open and hold all the parts it needs to hold together. And these are plastic screws, so don't try to over tie them, and to make sure it's locked in, just to pull in slightly, and you see it's not coming off. So that wide bit has gone through both parts and holding them together. This is the final result of so-called bug screen installation. I'll just quickly show you the tail installation. As you can see, I pulled the tail, made another little hole on the screen and put it through this little plastic bit and secured it with the cable tie. So as you can see, The same on this end. Very nice and secure. You can see it's pretty tight. It's not moving much, so it's not gonna make any noise. And at the bottom, it's also nice and clean. And now to show you, it's not gonna stop the bonnet to be closing easily. Okay, that's the final result. Nice and tidy. Stop the bugs from getting into the radiator and the intercooler. The total installation job is less than 10 minutes once you have the screen ready, and less than 10 minutes to remove. So I will be removing it before the track day tomorrow and install it again on the way back to make sure the bugs don't get into the radiator and intercooler. I will be trying to make more videos starting tomorrow from my first track day in the RS, and hopefully this video helped few of you that trying to do the same thing. Thank you for watching.